Skyjems.ca has Canada's largest selection of fine quality colored gemstones and colored gemstone jewelry. Hi everyone, David Sod here from Skyjems. Thank you all so much for joining me. It is absolutely a pleasure to present to you such a beautiful piece of jewelry. This is a life goals kind of piece for me. It's absolutely the most beautiful ruby I've ever owned. I'm fairly sure this is the most beautiful ruby available for sale today, at least in Toronto, possibly in Canada. This is a 2.13 carat, absolutely out of this world, intensely vivid red ruby set up with two gorgeous emerald cut diamonds set up in platinum. And yeah, I mean, this is, like I said, this is a life goals kind of piece for me. You know, I've been, actually realized 2022 is now 30 years since I've had my first, official job in the jewelry business. And I was working at a casting house, and 23 years that since I kind of split off on my own to do my own thing. And like I said, this is a life goals piece, and took 23 years, 23 years to get here. It was absolutely worth it. When, I first bought this stone, I don't know how many hours I've spent looking at this gem, but I've spent a lot of time with this stone, and it is just incredible. When you see this, when you hold this, it pulls at your heart. You can feel it. This is an incredible piece. And I mean, if you can come by, visit us and have a look at this beautiful, beautiful piece of jewelry in person, we'd very much love to have you into the office. I'd love to be able to show this to you. Want to have you come on in. Ideally, reach out to book an appointment. That way you can be seen when you'd like to be seen. That said, if you're in the neighborhood, stop on by. We will always do our best to serve you if we can. Back to this piece, as I said, it is absolutely remarkable. The fluorescence on it is out of this world. And when you hit it with a UV light, I mean, it just absolutely blows up. It's so beautiful. Most people who have asked me, this is, if you haven't seen already, you haven't already looked at the certificate. The gem is from Mozambique. Pretty much every single person who's seen this, that's a dealer, saw it and said, wow, that's incredible. Is that unheated Burma? Because generally, rubies from Mozambique are higher in iron, and the iron will block the chromium from coming through and showing the red that makes ruby, and that, it's the chromium in it. And when you have, so generally in rubies from Mozambique, you don't get this kind of super intense red. And it's because of the iron. And that's the reason that people will often say, oh, Burmese stones are more beautiful because they're lower in iron, which doesn't block the UV, which doesn't block the chromium. So you see it and just, it's incredible. This stone in particular, there's always some, aberrations. This stone is extremely low in iron. It is from Mozambique, but it is extremely low in iron. And the red and the color because of it is just absolutely out of this world. As I said, to see a stone like this, it's a pleasure just to look at it. And I mean, as I said, it's a life goals kind of piece. So, I mean, I love what I do. I do want to say a big thank you to all of my clients, past, present, future, because if it wasn't for you, I'd never be able to do this. And yeah, this is why I'm here. Pieces like this are my raison d'etre. And I, even if it's only to have them for a short period of time until they can, move on to their next home, which it is a next home, because whoever owns this, you don't even really own it. You are a caretaker for this piece. This is going to, you know, maybe the ruby will be taken out and put into another piece or whatever, but you do not own a gem like this. You're a caretaker for it because it is a like multi-generational piece. It's just absolutely so beautiful. I can't even really explain. There are not words for the way that a gem and a piece of jewelry like this makes you feel. Thank you all so much for watching. I could go on for days, I think, but you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around this long. Have yourself a great day, and don't forget to tell your friends about Skyjems.ca. Again, a giant thank you to all my clients, past, present, and future, for making pieces like this happen. Thank you. Bye for now.